Vacation. I had the best time, as you can tell. I was in Florida for quite a while again, and we are back in Virginia and thinking about three things that can help change your life. How is that possible? Well, if you follow me for a while, you know about this time every year, I do this and it changes my whole year. It can change yours too. And the key is to be really thoughtful and strategic. Spend some time on this, thinking of three things you're going to start, three things you're going to stop, and three things you're going to keep in 2023. What does that mean? I think there's a lot of times where we feel overwhelmed by the education, the opportunities, the coaching, the to do list, all the stuff in our life when we actually inherently kind of know what we need to be doing. For example, you might look up my video where it's like, you don't need another training. Right? You need to do the trainings that you've got and actually implement them. We're Netflixing life when we actually need to be acting and doing and being in the world. So I came up with this idea of three things to stop, three things to start, and three things to keep as something I would do every single year. I can't remember where I learned it from, but it's been so helpful. So, what are some things that you might start? Well, we talk a lot here about habit stacking. So, if there's something that you wish you would do every morning, but you're struggling, stack it with your coffee, right? If you wish you would um, take supplements in the morning, put them by your coffee maker, combine them with something you know you're going to do. I actually have it stack my supplements in the evening and I put them with my toothpaste because I can't go to sleep until I brush my teeth. So when I brush my teeth, I see, oh, there are my supplements. I got to make sure I take them because I'm on only one prescription left. I'm so proud of myself. I'm off of 6 prescriptions, and that is Levoxyl. And it's really important not to take that around other supplements or food. And so I always lay that out in the night to make sure when I wake up to go to the bathroom or when I'm first waking up in the morning, I can take it before I take things that might interfere with it. So I have stuff I take in the morning and stuff I take in the evening, mainly supplements and things that are going to help with my nutritional value, things that are going to help with my vitamin B levels. I've been told I need to take a D by my doctor when I had my recent bone scan. So I make sure I get that in and my calcium. And so I separate those so that the most effective they can be. That's habit stacking. Next is going to be maybe 30 minutes of walking. I do walking every day, but I haven't been timing it. I have a route. And one thing I've been thinking about adding is 2 sessions of walking every day, 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. There is an insane amount of information out there, scientifically speaking, that shows us walking is one of the best exercises we can do. One of the myths that I used to buy into is that if I was going to be physically fit, I needed to do all sorts of stuff and have special equipment and somebody to show me how to use it. I don't. It's great if you can do that. And if you want to do that, rock on. I support you. But walking twice a day for 30 minutes can help with tons of comorbidities that we're dealing with in the United States in particular. It's also a nice time just to clear your brain, to connect if you're partnering, if you're walking with a partner, to have it stack during that walk. Maybe listen to a personal development video. You can always pair these up. Another thing is you might want to start a new business or income stream. You know, I'm a real advocate of multiple streams of income. And whether you're at a 9 to 5, or maybe you have an MLM, maybe you have your own business, there may be something that you're looking at in terms of pivoting in 2023, knowing what the economic landscape might look like to start a new business. Maybe you want to schedule fun. All of this doesn't have to be about growth or doing the right thing. We all need to have more fun. So I actually added that to my list this year. And what I did is I've got an Alamo Drafthouse movie pass. It's $19.99 a month, and I can see a movie every single day if I want. Now, I haven't been doing that. Part of it's been travel, part of it's been work, but it's a benefit I'm not using. And I love movies, particularly at Alamo, because they don't let you sit on your phone. Your phone screen bothers the people around you. So for that hour and a half, I'm kind of in a whole nother world. I'm digitally disconnected from all of the notifications and things that we can deal with each day. And I can really get into movies and I love them. So I've added schedule more fun into my start list. Now, what are some things that you might stop? Things that you might stop would be scrolling social media without a purpose and without a significant understanding of how much time you're spending doing that. Man, I can waste time. I just grab my phone for a second. I do the little drop down because I'm addicted to it and my endorphins get triggered and boom, I am there for maybe 5, 10, 15, who knows how much time, when all I meant to do was check to see if someone had messaged me. So I'm going to use timers and I'm going to really track exactly what I'm doing on social media. My work does involve some time there. One of my businesses includes some coaching, and I've got amazing people that I love connecting with on social media. But that's not what I'm talking about stopping. I'm talking about stopping wasting all the time watching videos I don't need to watch, pretending I'm working. So that's going to be a big goal for me. Maybe it's obsessing over the past. We've all had really hard things happen to us. We've all dealt with trauma. And I think it's important when we're healing and moving forward that we stop kind of digging our grave back there and start realizing that we're still alive. It doesn't mean that you can't be sad. It doesn't mean that you can't decide to move forward, but second guessing ourselves and stopping trusting ourselves isn't going to help us move forward. Maybe it's trying to do it all by yourself that you're going to stop. You're going to get a new VA in the new year. You're going to delegate some. You're going to have other people in your family start helping with chores. You're going to start realizing at work by trying to do it all, you're actually not doing it at all. You're actually failing because you're trying to do too much. So being more strategic in that way. Things that you might keep, things that I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep my bedtime routine. I do a really good job each night of setting up my diffuser, making sure I rub down my immunity roller, my allergy roller, and my sleep roller, taking my supplements, washing my face, brushing my teeth, and enjoying kind of some downtime before I go to sleep. I've got a great sleep schedule, and that pattern works for me. I don't want to get lazy like sometimes I do on vacation and wobble off of that. Maybe you want to stop binging on junk food or keep up that you're not binging on junk food. That was something that I stopped last year, worked to stop. I'll work to keep it in control. Is that after dinner time, you don't need to eat 1,000 calories. That's so easy to fall into. The bottom line is there are things that we do that are great, that support our health, our happiness, and our routines. There are things we do that significantly undermine our success. A lack of consistency, a lack of nutrition, a lack of focus. And we can identify those top three and try to make next year a better, stronger year for us. So we're going to stop some things, we're going to start some things, and we're going to keep some things. To me, the most exciting part of this is, of course, the things that we might start. So I want you to shout out what you're going to start below. Bottom line is, especially when it comes to keeping things or stopping things, you're not going to be perfect. You're developing new habits. And I don't want you to make yourself feel bad if you start, but it's not just right. Imagine if the only thing we ever did was something we were exceptional at. We could never do something unless right away we were great at it. Personally speaking, I've never been really great at something new the first time I tried it ever, right? Public speaking, lots of practice. Coaching, tons of practice, reflection, learning, gaining skills, all the things that we do in our lives. Driving, we have to take driving tests. We have driver's ed. We have to take written tests, right? But the more we do things, the better we can get at them. So give yourself a chance to get better at what you really want to see happen to make your life much richer. I missed you so much while I was on vacation. I'm so glad to be back. I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow live around 5. Take care, everybody, and have an amazing night. Stay warm out there.